Good morning. Welcome to your card of the day for Wednesday the 2nd or Thursday the 3rd of April, depending what side of the dateline you are on. I'm just reorganizing my device here. So, our card of the day today is Earth. Nurture nature. So we see spirals in the clouds, a rainbow behind like a sprite, a diva, a fairy, an earth spirit, energetic being surrounded by flowers. Definitely an earth sprite. One of the, sometimes they're called divas, some people call them fairies. You know, it all just depends. So it's a little bit wobbly tonight. I don't know why. Usually it's a bit more solid than that. So, nurture nature today. Looking after the planet, the ebb and flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay, the macro-microcosm, time and nature, our ancestors, growth through weathering storms. Oh yeah, nurturing self and heart so you may flourish. And the themes around this card are grounding, finding our roots, reliability, physical healing, nurture, solid and strong foundations, fertility and vitality. We can't do anything about talk about anything about the earth without actually mentioning her fecundity, can we? So what this card is saying to us today is that no one holds us the way that nature or the earth does. She is the great healer. She's the quiet alchemist. She dissolves the weight that we carry if we allow her to. Just as she takes in our out breath and welcomes our bones back into fertile soil, she also can transform our sorrow. She really can. To lie in her grassy embrace, to rest against the strength of her branches, is to remember that we are part of her rhythm. We're always held. We're always renewing. I know early on in my grief, lying down in the long grass and just laying there and looking up at the sky and the clouds moving across the sky, or going and stepping up to one of my trees, which is just perfect. It's just got this perfect space to step into and feel held by her branches. And for me, these were incredibly nurturing times because I felt connected. It allowed me to feel connected to something greater than myself. Because early on in my grief process, the loss of that connection was the connection with my beloved was what I found so difficult. The loss of the physicality of the connection. So the earth, she always holds us. Mother Nature holds us. Always gives us that ability for renewal. But just like plastic or oil resist decay, emotions that we harden and suppress are unable to break down and return to the cycle of life. So when our grief, our anger, or our fear become rigid within us, they lose their ability to transform into the rich compost of growth. And when we are able to release them, they do become that rich compost of growth. Because life moves in cycle. Death and rebirth, loss, renewal, and endings that give way to new beginnings. It's just the way our planet works. But when we resist this flow, we pull ourselves further from harmony. We pull ourselves out of that harmony, that equilibrium, that place of belonging, that flow. Nature's all around us. Even if you live in the city, there's birds, there's crickets, there's dandelions growing out of the sidewalk. Open your eyes and notice her. And know that when you feel like no one else can hold you, she can. Spend as much time in nature as possible. Go to her whenever you can. And do what you can to preserve her. That's what this card is saying today. Look after our planet. What can you do to preserve this beautiful home that we have? Honour her, connect with her, take her gifts, accept her gifts. The gift of being held by her, supported by her. I knew when I lost my beloved, I knew that, cramp in my foot, one of the things I needed to do was get back my relationship with Earth, reconnect back to Earth again. I had kind of wandered away a bit, and I looked around to try to find something, try to find a system that I could use, and couldn't find anything that worked for me really. Took a bit from here and a bit from there, but just worked on developing that relationship for myself back with Mother Nature. And now I walk so close to her, and I can tell you that she is incredibly healing. She's incredibly healing. So our card today is inviting you to walk this path of nurturing nature and allowing her to nurture you. So have a blessed day. They're just saying, remember that every time you breathe in, you are breathing in air that has been breathed out by nature. And every time you breathe out, you are giving back your breath to nature. And when we see our breath as that sacred relationship with our planet, the breathing in and the breathing out, the oh God, I can't say it. Reciprocity. Sorry. Reciprocity. Is that it? Of the breath. We bring ourselves back to the simple breath. It brings us in harmony, back into harmony again. Nurture nature. So have a wonderful, blessed day. Try to find a few moments today to connect through into Mother Nature and see how she holds you. And I will see you tomorrow morning. It's good night from me.